Today we're working on our NB Miata that we picked up probably in the last video that you guys saw. We've already got all 4 corners unhooked and dropped down, so the knuckles are sitting over here. We're just stripping everything we can off of it, and now we're getting ready to pull the motor. The motor has kind of been pushed back and shoved into the firewall here. It's pretty bent, and actually both the motor mounts on each side are bent out of whack. Right now, I think our plan is to try and get all the accessories off of it, potentially intake. And then we're just gonna drop those motor mounts out, lower the engine down, and slide it out. We actually don't have a cherry picker right now, so this is gonna be extra hard. We're gonna be using just a steel bar with a chain across and pulling it out and putting it on an engine stand. We did take some parts off this car to put on Calum's NB Miata. So there were some nice side skirts, 99 to 2000 Miata side skirts. There was some teen coilovers on here that we're gonna be using on that car.
Then also the bumper and the exhaust, stealing the exhaust. The NB Miata is a stock. There is nothing done to it, so it is ready to get some stuff thrown at it, so why not?
Definitely. Well, we got a lot of parts to still pull, so we're just gonna get to it, and we'll film some of this for you guys.
That is full. Yeah, we might have to cut it out actually, because that's just spinning.
Yep.
And that nut is kind of cooked. Let's pull this.
Still gonna have to cut out that other section.
Yeah, but I think these might just pop out. Unless this section...
It's part of it.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
See how this works. Pretty shitty. I wonder if we just cut here and try and hit this out.
Nice. Maybe you take a pry bar and put it right in there, and then just pry it out.
That one worked pretty well. That one separated. It's just got some rivets or some spot welds that need to break. Money.
That's the money. Yeah, that's definitely gonna make it way easier to pull out.
Yep, we'll just end up sliding it out. Not have to lift it that much.
Be nice and easy now. Sweet.
Nice.
Try not to get stab challenged.
Yeah. Well, that's good enough.
So I'm taking apart the power steering pump, taking that off. Ended up cracking this dude. Hit hard, definitely. So I got everything basically pulled off. Gonna jack up the motor a little bit, and then we will attempt to pull off these engine mounts. So, that engine mount is sheared and pulled right through. Definitely did a number. Both sides. Alright, so we got the engine mounts finally pulled. Must be the guy who put on these aftermarket engine mounts. He forgot a washer. And so when he impacted, it shifted the power into the motor, and it tore this nut right through the body. So if you're going to do that, washers are there for a purpose. Do not just run a bolt in a nut.
Yep. Now we're gonna try and lower this, and hopefully we can get the engine to go lower, which it's not looking too good. So we gotta figure out what else is binding. I bet we're sitting on that. That right there. Yep. We're sitting on that. Okay, going back up. We're probably gonna have to notch this in order to clear this pipe.
Yeah,
it's like just a heater hose. It looks like it's smashed up against the exhaust and part of the body. There's no way we're getting that out without cutting it.
Can't get the exhaust. This last stud on the exhaust is pushed so far back we can't get anything in there. So let's see what we can do.
More cutting, but we're getting closer. Getting closer.
Yeah, so it's a little sketchy. Right now, we ended up having to drop the subframe, so that's out. Just because we could not drop the engine down any further.
Yeah, it's so close to the firewall here. I can actually really see where it impacted the firewall. It's just binding up, unable to move. So we decided to just drop the subframe. We kind of tried notching in this area. It gave us some clearance, but it just wasn't working for us. Subframe's out now, so engine should just pull right out. We got a few bell housing bolts, and then that's it.
So finally got the motor dropped down. Let's see. Kind of was a pain in the butt, but we've got it out. Gavin's getting the engine stand right now, so then we can put it on. We ended up having to put the tire to end up bracing so when it toppled backwards over, but the motor is out, and now we've got to just get it up on the stand and check it out and see if it's any good. Alright, so now we've got the motor put onto the engine stand. Here we are.
Yep, got the engine on the stand. Definitely a bit of a pain. A lot of lifting with the jack handle to get it up here. But it's here now, and in the next video, we're probably gonna start working on tearing it down. We're at least taking the pan off and the valve cover off. The intake's gotta go. For our setup, we need the throttle body and outlet to be over here. So that's gotta go. We're gonna slap a new timing belt on here, new front main, cam seals, a rear main. It's kind of a quick refresh. As long as everything's good and the bottom end, top end looks fine. But you guys will see that in the next video. So stay tuned for that. And like, subscribe, do all the good YouTube stuff. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.